Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about row level security. This is really important concept in Power BI. So let's discuss row level security. What is row level security? What is the use of row level security and why do we need it in Power BI? So row level security is basically used for restricting data access for given users at the row level in Power BI. Let's say you have some users and you do not want to show the details, some of the details in your table. You can use row level security so that you restrict the data for given user so that the user can see only the data that you display for a particular user based on the username or based on the email ID of the user. It ensures users see only the data relevant to them. This is the main point about row level security. We need to show the data which is relevant to a particular user. There are three types of row level security in Power BI. Mainly there are two types. The first one is static row level security and second one is dynamic row level security. And there is one more which is hybrid, which is a combination of static and dynamic. But basically you can consider mainly there are two types. First one is static row level security and second one is dynamic row level security. So static row level security uses hard coded filters in roles. So in static row level security, you need to create the rules. You need to create the roles so that you filter based on the row user role that you create, and it displays the data based on how you have applied that filter, and each role is manually assigned. So once you create the role in Power BI desktop, you need to assign that role once you publish your report in the Power BI service. So it is a manual process. It will not dynamically filter based on the user. This is something that we need to do by writing DAX measure for static row level security. So let's see how to implement the static row level security step by step. So the first step we need to do is we need to go to modeling tab in Power BI desktop and go to select manage roles, and then we need to create a role and apply filters on the tables. After that we need to publish it to Power BI service and assign users to roles in Power BI service. So this is the flow of creating the row level security. You need to create the roles first in Power BI desktop, then you need to apply filters on the tables after creating the role. And one more key point you need to do in Power BI desktop is to test the row level security. So you will have the option to test the row level security that you create. After testing, you can publish it to Power BI service and assign users to the roles in Power BI service. The next type of row level security is dynamic row level security, which uses a security table with user identifiers. For example, if you have your email ID, for every organization, the users will have your email ID. So once a user logins to a particular report in Power BI service, the dynamic row level security will use the email ID of the user and apply the filters. So filters are applied using DAX expression like user principal name. So you need to create a DAX expression using user principal name if you want to apply dynamic row level security. So this is the step-by-step process for creating dynamic row level security. You need to create a security table with user info. So basically this table will have the user email IDs so that it can filter based on the user's email ID. So after that we need to create relationship with the data table. After that we need to create role with DAX filter, which is user principal name, and after that we will publish and assign the users. And actually this is not correct. Once you publish your report by using dynamic row level security, The dynamic row level security will automatically be implemented based on the username that the user has signed in into the Power BI service. So hybrid row level security combines static and dynamic methods, and it is useful when some filters are fixed and others are user based. This is generally not used more commonly. This is a rare type of row level security that you use. So mainly the two types are static and dynamic. So you do not have to worry more about the hybrid row level security. So static row level security is used for small user base and fixed access. Dynamic row level security is used for large user base and scalable access. And hybrid row level security is for mixed requirements. So depending on your requirement, you need to choose whether you should go ahead with hybrid row level security. But generally, static or dynamic will be more common. So as we already discussed, row level security is for data security and compliance, and it is also useful for personalized user experience. Let's say you are in a particular location and you are a salesperson. So a salesperson in the given location should be able to see the data related to them, so because that will be the main data that will be useful for them. So that is how you will use, that is the need of row level security. You need to create personalized user experience and centralized data model with controlled access. So basically row level security is for controlling how users will see the data based on the access of the user and based on the role of the user. So row level security is essential for secure and scalable data access in Power BI. So you need to choose the right type based on your business needs. So that is all in this video. I hope you found this useful and you have understood what exactly is row level security. So thank you for watching and I will see you next time.